What's the word, YouTube? Your boy Stay in School TV here. And today I'm just gonna give y'all a little story time of how I almost got my ass clipped in the land in Chicago. In the rack, as y'all would call it. But you know, I'm originally from Chicago, born and raised, Southside, wild hundreds, from the low end to the hundreds. I've been there, done that. You hear me? Stay in school, you know what I mean? If you knew better, you would do better. But straight up, man, I'm gonna give y'all a straight story, man. I should start doing it, doing a little different episodes where I give y'all story time, you know what I mean? Stories from the crib, you know? But anyways, man, that's the main reason why a lot of niggas get hit up in the shot is because it's retaliation, these thoughts, or some snake-ass niggas that then backdoored them. Straight up, that's just the way it go. In my case, I done had each one of these that happened to me, you know what I mean? I done had some snake-ass niggas around me. I definitely had some Tatianas, and that's a story I'm gonna tell y'all about how, this chick I was with, I ain't gonna say the names, you know what I mean? But, I was in the hundreds, man. And literally, bro, like I had went to California, and one day answered the phone. It was one of the ops. And I'm like, instantly in my head, I'm going ape shit because I'm like, this bitch the whole time, you know what I mean? She know that we was heavy into it with these niggas, like warring, you feel me? But anyway, I ended up getting back on the bird after my, because I was in school, I was hooping, you know what I mean? I ended up going back to the crib, and shit, and tapped in, me and her linked back up. Everything was solid. And shit, man, go to the crib, she acting all happy and surprised to see me, like, hey, you know what I mean? We kicking it, chill. So I ended up staying in that crib, Something just woke, I had a sixth sense, something just woke me up. I get up, and I'm just smelling loud, like, heavy. Like, it ain't to the point where I'm like, damn, this a Trey 5 or this a dub, nigga, like, I'm smelling it, you feel me? So, I don't know, something just told me, like, because I move and make an obscene gesture, move too much, she, it's gonna start her, she gonna wake up. I just happened to put my hand, like, off the bed, you know what I mean? I felt the shoebox, open up the shoebox. It's damn near a whole joint, a whole bowl, a whole peasy, a whole pound, you feel me? I'm like, damn, shawty, you ain't never been, with this shit. So off the back, I'm knowing, like, this probably, she been fucking with this nigga heavy, you know what I mean? Morning, wake up, I play it off. I done already peeled off like a QP. So, you know what I mean? Fuck her. Like, I get up, you know what I mean? She get up. This bitch pulled some flawed ass story talking about she gotta go to work and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Just out of nowhere. 15 minutes later, I hit a horn. I hit a motherfucking horn. I peep out the window. Whole time, there's some nigga in there. I'm knowing damn well, like, ain't no motherfucking way no damn taxi come pick you up. She said the taxi was, she called a taxi. Ain't no way no taxi come pick you up and they blowing a horn. What the fuck? They gonna call you like, hey, we outside. Ain't nobody no fucking taxi coming to pick you up and blowing a horn. So she dip off. I end up hitting my mans them up, linking up with them and shit. But long story short, I end up we end up linking back up. Oh my mama, tell me why. As soon as I get over there, we chill on the board, blowing a little blunt. This car, this burgundy Thunder Park pull up. You know what I mean? I'm peeping out the car, and me knowing, being on point, I see who it is. This one of the op bitches, like, you know what I mean? She finna, you know what I mean? So shorty run across the street talking to her and shit, and holler at her, and I'm sitting there, like, trying to feel everything out, like, man, this shit don't feel right, you know what I mean? Shorty dip. And just so happened, when shorty dip, her mom pulls up. Now, her mom had her husband pay for all the bills and everything, right? She pay all the bills and everything. He pay all the bills and everything. She ain't even got to work. Me not recognizing that the apple don't fall too far from the tree at the time. I was young, dumb, and full of cum. That what the mom do 9 out of 10, the daughter is learning from her. We used to drop her off at her nigga crib, this other nigga crib. You know what I mean? She would lie to her husband, tell him she working for 2 or 3 days. I'm like, yeah. You know, I'm older, I laugh like, yeah, bitch, you was working all right, that dick on baby. You working all right. So she come off one of her dick sprees. Her dick, you know what I mean? When old girl leaves, she come off one of her dick sprees. She tell him she gonna work for 2, 3 days, and he don't know no better. She spinning his ass. She pulls up. We talking to her. She like, what y'all doing? And next thing you know, that Thunderbird pull back up. This time I see a nigga and 2 niggas in the car. It pulls a little ahead, and I see him pass dude the pipe in the back. Now, after I see him pass dude the pipe in the back, I'm like, all right, go. We game now. I can, you know what I mean? We gonna square up. Whoever this is, he jumped out the car, and it was one of the ops. Me and him hated. Like, I'm talking about beef, man. Real shit. Like one of the ops that literally blowing at their ass, they blowing back. Literally, I guarantee you, like we ain't like each other at all. And I guarantee you, if her mom went out there, I would have got, shit would have been ugly for me. I was naked too, you know what I mean? And that stick in my head still to this day, and I never will forget that. I feel like that bitch tried to set me up, you know what I mean? Just so happened her mom happened to pull up, man. So you shorties out there, stay your ass in school, stay aware, man, and don't be thinking with your dick and don't fall in love. Don't be no sucker for love like I was back in the day. That's a story. That's story part number 1. Stay in school.
Stay your ass in school, boy.
Mad niggas is dying.